It's everybody's favorite day of the week. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. It is finally Friday. TGIF. Welcome to the weekend. Keyboard Friday on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. You've done it. Congratulations. You've made it to the end of another week. Hip, hip, hooray. Welcome to the Beach House Beach Bunker. Coming up on the show today, what is with all the celebrity losses this week? What a week it has been. Can we put this in the rearview mirror? Hulk Hogan gone at 71. We take a quick look back at his career. What happened here? And WrestleMania 1. Oh, the highlight, the big one. Him and Mr. T teaming up. I'll remember it forever. Some childhood memories. Be a little bit of nostalgia going on the show today because Adam Sandler's at it again. We're talking our favorite Adam Sandler movies. His new one, Happy Gilmore 2, hits Netflix today. And a lot of movie stuff today because there is a Fantastic Four, big franchise. The new Fantastic Four movie, what is it called? First Step opens tonight. We'll have a preview on that. And still with movies, Gen Z is watching a movie you may have seen. It's called American Pie. And they have problems. They're taking to the internet to say this could be one of the worst movies of all time. It is offensive. It is grotesque. It is awful. Gen Z. This is the ones we were talking about yesterday with house parties where they're sitting around with their phones. American Pie is a problem? Oh, I think we got a war brewing here with our friends at Gen Z. Oh, yeah. The new name for Toronto area police officers that is getting worldwide attention online this morning. What have we done now in this country? Oh. One of your favorite entertainment programs is canceled after 32 years on television, and Vegas sounds the alarm. Las Vegas is in trouble. Big trouble. They cannot get people to go to Las Vegas. Now, that means that there are some red-hot deals, but it also means that tourism south of the border, as we've said before, is not in good shape. But if you're planning a trip to Vegas this fall and winter, whoa, some of the deals are like, hello, 1995, because they are hurting. Well, God, they went crazy. They're building these hotels that are like in Saudi Arabia or UAE, gold-plated doors and gold doorknobs and $500 a night plus your $500 resort fee. What did they think was going to happen? As we take a look outside, we've got a glorious start to the weekend. This has been our nicest morning by far. 14 in the sunshine. Beautiful start to our weekend. How much sunshine are we going to get this weekend? That's what everybody wants to know. Headed out to the cottage, headed up to the lake. Again, a bit of instability, but we've said that for most of the week, and there hasn't been a whole lot of rain. It is going to get hot today, kids. 31 degrees. 31 degrees today, 29 tomorrow. And a nice warm weekend, but sunny's going to be rainy. Sunday is it's going to be a little soggy and 25. But if you're on summer holidays next week, you've got a good-looking week shaping up, and these are the final days of Season 5. We're wrapping things up on Thursday. We'll do a keyboard on Thursday. Treat it like a Friday. It's the last day of the month and the last day of Season 5 of our little get-together. And we will be back for Season 6 on Monday, August the 11th. Oh, the fun we'll have. The adventures we are about to go on as the world keeps on getting crazier and crazier, wilder and wilder by the day. Hulk Hogan passes away. I had 28 DMs yesterday. Oh, my God, Hulk Hogan now. Oh, my God. I'm like, uh-oh. What? Hulk Hogan what? Bing, 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 bing. What a week. What a week. It's like the Tyler Glen Show. The obituary section for celebrities. What a week. Okay, we're going to try and have as much fun as we can today because it's Friday. It's the weekend. And let's get into it. Let's say a quick good morning to some of our sun seekers. Again, we're on most platforms for hour one of the show. You'll find us on things like YouTube and X and Facebook, scattered all over the internet. And then we move over to Twitch for hour two of the show, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. And there's also a podcast version of the show, all the highlights at tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts from. Road Reverend is in with Cheryl this morning on Twitch. Good morning, Cheryl. And hello, Road Reverend. Tracy Roger is also in on Twitch on this early Friday morning, getting ready for the weekend. I hope you make it a good one, Tracy. It's good to see you. Rich is over on Facebook, RDP, we call them. RDP, good to see you. Hope you have a good weekend, pal. Get some sunshine, okay? Patricia Ann Heffron's also on Facebook this morning. Hey, here comes in Zumba Bernice. Dun, 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 dun. A little bit of Zumba, a little bit of Zumba. Yeah, Cindy's here too on Twitch. Loretta's over on Facebook. Cindy would like to know what's with all the empty tequila bottles and clothes all over the beach bunker. What? Was it tequila day yesterday? Where are all the naked people at? What? I don't know anything of which you speak. I do not know. That there must have been some technical difficulties. Oh, I hope you had a great tequila day yesterday. Oh, what a great day. It's going to be a great weekend. Happy Keyboard Friday. Nick is here on Twitch. Good morning, Nick. Richard is, he's a big wrestling fan, still in shock. We'll pay tribute to the Hulkster. I'm not a big wrestling guy. The highlight for me literally was the mid-'80s. And, you know, we're going to have some video to share with you this morning, Richard, that really shows even production values were different back then. You watch it and you're like, even though you know most of it is fake, they did a tremendous job back then. Today it's different. I don't know. Maybe the acting is not as good. When you watch it, and we'll watch it later this morning, you're like, Jesus, Murphy, this is out of hand. This is mayhem. It's chaos. I think maybe that's what it was good acting, and they'd let the camera drop, and things would be out of focus, and people would be up screaming at the camera. Like, it was shocking. It was shocking TV back then. You'd be just like, what in the hell is going on? Then they'd pick up chairs and break them over people's heads. Do they still do that, Richard? Do they still break the chairs over people's heads? Nick says it's too tough when you're doing Sandler movies to pick the one that's the favorite. That's okay. I'll do it for you. The Wedding Singer. Billy Idol's in it. Billy Madison, he says, of course, Happy Gilmore comes to mind. Happy Gilmore 2 on Netflix tonight. That will be somewhere worked into my evening somehow. KDD4380, good to see you this morning. Hello, hello. Janine is here too. Janine is on Facebook, and Katie is over on Twitch to say hello. Janine's got her emoji buffet, sunshine coffee, beer, wine and sunshine, margarita, sunshine, happy steak. Ooh. You know the price of beef is expensive when they started you have to pay 99 cents every time you use the steak emoji. You know that. That's how expensive beef is. Even using the steak emoji will cost you money. It's crazy. Crazy times we live in. Crazy times. Quentin is here on Twitch. Good morning, Quentin. Good morning. Rhonda's here. Good morning, Rhonda. Rhonda's over on Facebook to wish everybody a happy Friday. Hope you have a nice weekend, Rhonda. Derek is here, TGIF. Have a great weekend, Derek. Richard wants to know if I drank all the tequila. It's all gone, Richard. No, I always leave a little bit for emergencies. I have some behind glass, and it has the sign on it, use in an emergency. Break glass, but it has a handle on it because, let's face it, there's always an emergency. All you have to do is go through your news feed and see what is happening in the world, the celebrities that are leaving us, the things happening around the world. It's like, yeah, it's an emergency. Break the glass. No, you don't have to break the glass. We've broken it too many times. Just use the handle, open the door, grab the tequila. It's all good. Nick says, if you don't remember what has happened on Tequila Day, then you've had an awesome Tequila Day. Amen, brother. Hope you had a great Tequila Day yesterday. Actually, I hope you had a great day, period. What'd you have going on yesterday that was good? Yesterday's good thing, and it's tough to do when you lose a celebrity like Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne and Theo from The Cosby Show and a trumpet player that I don't know his name and Connie Francis that had a song. I can't really remember her either. But you know what I'm saying? It's been a tough week. But I was thinking of my uncle. Probably the uncle I was closest with. He passed away when he was also in his 50s. And he was a huge fan of Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan. And he was also a fan of that rock star, maybe it is Marilyn. It's Marilyn Manson. So keep an eye on Marilyn Manson. He liked Marilyn Manson, Ozzy Osbourne, and Hulk Hogan. And it's like, Unc is getting bored in heaven. He's got the Hulkster with him now, and he's got Oz. Oh, okay, Marilyn hasn't created any good music lately, but I was thinking about my uncle, thinking, man, he's got to be excited. Gotta be excited. Anyway, yesterday's good thing. What'd you have going on yesterday that was awesome? Could be big, could be small. It doesn't have to be an engagement or a new job or anything like that. I guess I'm putting a round peg in a square hole here. At least we know where we're at Clear Lake. Dan Mazur heard back from the federal government yesterday about boats on Clear Lake. He's been pushing hard, Dan. Had the opportunity to meet Dan at the opening of the Clarso Spa. It's a really good guy. I know that behind the scenes, he's really been fighting the government to try and get boats back on Clear Lake. He got a letter back from the minister responsible for Parks Canada. That is not necessarily a good thing. They give a pretty generic answer. They're working to determine the best approaches going forward, blah, 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 blah. I have the utmost confidence in Parks Canada's ability to make the judicious decisions in the best interests of the park, blah, 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 blah. In other words, translated, I'll summarize, nothing will change. It's in the park's hands, and boats won't be going back on the lake. And then he says, we have a vested interest as a country and a group and blah, 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 blah. So, in other words, get lost. Not cool. Not cool. But at least there was an answer, so that's a good thing. Although it's not the one that people were looking for, that's for sure. And a big disappointment. I don't know. Something tells me this is not over. And the other part of this that is a good thing is it sure is bringing the community together up in our parkland. There is a lot of concern about that. And from all four corners, seriously, lots of concern. And when, crisis pops up, it brings people together. And bringing people together, even under terrible circumstances, is at least in itself something good when you're bringing people together, right? I don't know. Glass half full, glass half. Hey. Nick says, no, he was an anti-Hulkamaniac. I wasn't for the Hulkster. Hogan told fans to say their prayers and take their vitamins. That's what I did. I said my prayers and took everything Hulk Hogan said, I took to heart. I still take my vitamins and say my prayers because the Hulkster told me to. The Hulkster. Richard hooked up with some friends yesterday and got some Timmies in them. Good job, Richard. Friend time is good time. Cindy's got all that grass cut, so she doesn't have to do it on the weekend. Wow. Patricia went over to Co-op to see those monster trucks. That is fantastic. Yeah. That is pretty awesome. Yes, it's Monster Truck Weekend in town. You can see all the cars set up there, all the cars that they'll be destroying and running over and jumping over. And it's awesome. I remember the time about a decade or so ago, they allowed different media personalities to drive the monster trucks. And I remember it because I was so thrilled. I couldn't sleep the night before. I was so excited. And then I got there, and they're like, okay, let's drive. And I'm driving it around. I'm like, okay, what cars can we crush? They're like, no. Insurance doesn't allow us to do that. You can drive it around in the field. So I was essentially driving this monster truck around in a field, looking at these cars longingly. I wish I could crush you. I want to go over there and crush the cars. And I couldn't. They wouldn't. And, they were super nice people. It's pretty awesome. But I understand that there are some limitations with, insurance and stuff like that. But anyway, monster trucks are fantastic. They're loud. If you got little kids that it's hard on their ears, might be good to take those headsets that help protect them from the sound if they're taking that in. Loretta's GT went with friends out to Reston. And they had barbecue, and they were swimming out there and had some fun. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Summer good things. Yay! Out in the summertime, having a barbecue. My good thing from yesterday, I cracked open my package of Nathan's famous hot dogs that I had picked up many weeks ago. And went and saw Curtis over at Kuipers. Oh, by the way, they got some wicked construction over there. Just a heads up. Go the back way if you're going to Kuipers. Go the back way. They're tearing up First Street like you would not believe. It's a mess. First Street is something else. It is something else, I'll tell you right now. But anyway, I got there and got these buns, and I got these hot dogs in me, and oh, my God, they are so good. And, Tracy's going to be so mad at me. Tracy hadn't had them before, and so she's like, so what's the big deal about these as she gets one? And then it was two, and my little wife had four, count them, hot dogs, four, little Tracy, little teeny wee. She said, oh, my God, these are amazing. I said, they're not cheap. They're not a cheap hot dog. I think Fat Burger in Winnipeg puts them on the menu, and they're like $5 for a hot dog, $6. They are so good. If you can get a pack of 8, I think they're about $6 for a pack of 8. But, their marketing's all messed up, man. They're the ones that do that hot dog eating contest on the 4th of July. They should be having like the rich and the famous doing it. It's like a T-bone steak. It's that good. It was so good. So you could tell I was enjoying my hot dog. I don't put anything on it. No mustard, no ketchup, it's that good. No, it's naked. To go with tequila. Tequila makes your clothes fall off, and it keeps your hot dogs naked, too. Naked hot dogs. Good morning, Lillian is over on Facebook and says, good morning. Yesterday, Lillian, her GT, had a road trip with special friends and lunch at the Verdon Golf Course. A golf course lunch with friends. That is fantastic. Now we're rocking and rolling. Oh, yeah, we're rocking and rolling, as Nick Adams says. Tyler Mania running wild in the beach bunker. Oh, yeah, that's more Randy Macho Man, isn't it? They kind of said, yeah, they could be forgiven for sounding very similar. Oh, yeah. It's the Tyler Man coming at you from the top rope. KDD's GT from yesterday got all packed up last night so that we are ready to go for 2 weeks at the cottage, and it all starts tonight. Oh, that is a great thing. Here come the holidays. Everybody is in holiday mode. Can't wait. Also, tried the coffee ice cream from Co-op. It's on sale again. New addiction forming. Oh, that is great. Best ice cream. Coffee ice cream. I love it for breakfast. I haven't tried it in the coffee, but it's got to be good. A dollop of coffee ice cream in your coffee. Ooh. Hey, today is Customer Appreciation Day at Headley's Health Hut. It's the last Friday of the month. And boy, oh boy, the deals. 20% off health first supplements, 10% off supplements, beauty products, essential oils, diffusers. There's draws all day long. And, of course, they've got sampling going on, too. All kinds of sampling going on at Headley's Health Hut. That includes the Demo Superfood Tea Lattes, micro-ground chai super lattes will be sampled today. So you'll be going in and getting some free lattes at Headley's Health Hut. How nice is that? And they'll also got some high-fiber gut superfoods. Plus, you get a $5 coupon. All kinds of demos, all kinds of prizes, all kinds of deals. Today is Customer Appreciation Day at Headley's Health Hut. Westman's #1 spot for vitamins, herbs, local products, gifts, clean beauty, sugar-free, gluten-free, and more. 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. At the Elkhorn Resort in Clarkson Nordic Spa, this would be a great weekend to make sure you've got your tickets to the August 16th dinner and a show, Lost, the musical, presented by the 45th Annual Sask Express Summer Tour. You've heard of the Celebrations Dinner Theater. Well, it's come to Clear Lake. Not Celebrations, but kind of like that. You're sitting there, you're eating your food, watching a dinner. How cool is this going to be? Saturday, August the 16th. Also a cool event happening at the Elkhorn. The Hawaiian Luau coming Saturday, August the 30th at 5 p.m. at the Tiki Bar. Hawaiian dancers, Hawaiian food, Hawaiian drinks. It's going to be fantastic. But you better get your tickets for that one. It's coming up on the 30th. And Thursday, August 7th, is the Mini Carnival featuring a petting zoo, bouncy houses, water fun, a card reader, face painting, and more. That's Thursday, August the 7th at Elkhorn Resort, Clarkson Nordic Spa, beautiful Clear Lake. They have a huge calendar of events. If you are anywhere in that area, in the Onanol, Erickson, Riding Mountain Park area, you got to check out this calendar of activities. It got something going on almost every day at elkhornresort.mb.ca. Coming up later this morning, we're going to give away those tickets to Little John. The Little John concert is going to be at Skydancer Casino on August the 9th. And, of course, he had the hit with Usher. Yeah. Yeah. Someone is going to win a pair of tickets. Thank you so much to those who entered to win tickets to see Lil Jon. Of course, we'll have tickets to see Tracy Bird coming up later on in Season 6 of our show, which gets underway on Monday, August the 11th. And, of course, lots of talk about the trampoline park, the water park, and all the fun at Skydancer Casino and Resort, just 90 minutes south of Brandon in Belcourt. Ryan is in the house. Hey, Ryan. Good morning. Ryan's over on Twitch. Zumba Bernice was out kayaking again on the hunt for the illustrious Assiniboine sea monster. She is getting close. Her and her crew have a documentary coming for the History Channel. Zumba Bernice and her pursuit of the Assiniboine sea monster. I can't wait. Sounds like fun. Ryan is also in holiday mode, getting ready for holidays after today. Gonna do some fishing up at the Lake of the Prairies. He says, wish me luck on getting that master angler pickerel. Oh, pick up the butter. That'll give you good luck. Stop in at the store and pick up a big stick of butter. Get yourself one of those cast iron pans. Get ready to rock and roll. Come here, little pickerel. Jump in this little pan for me. Fry you up good, man. Fry you up good. Oh, yeah. Tyler's going to fry up some pickerel for you. It's going to taste amazing. Alicia's here. Good morning, Alicia. We're doing yesterday's good thing. Something cool or nice or fun or good that happened to you yesterday. Let her rip, let her fly, and we would love to hear it. We have a few minutes left to get us to the finish line of the end of the week. Oh, yeah, I like that. The fish fry at Rise. The fish fry at Rise. With some rye. I'm already hungry. Janine has a GT. Set the date for our 40th class reunion. 40th class reunion? What is that? I'm hoping that's the kindergarten class of 1981. Right? That would be correct. That would be 2000. 40th class reunion. So if you were 20, oh my gosh. See, this is why we're having a hard time with these celebrities. You know what I'm saying? These celebrities that are going down. Because we are so busy just going day to day, trying to survive every day, and then something like that happens. You're like, wait a second. You look back, and it's like, hello, 40th class reunion. What? Do you remember when you just thought 40-year-old people were old? Like when you were in high school, you thought 40-year-old people, oh boy, when I turn 40, that's going to be it. I might as well retire. 40-year-olds are funny. And you're having a 40-year class reunion. That is incredible. Congratulations. That is a good thing. That's got to be exciting. And you know what? The music, I'll tell you right now, the music at a 40th high school reunion is going to kick ass. It's going to be awesome. Because music now, you can tell I'm getting old. Music now just sucks. The music of the past, yeah, that's the good stuff. That is the good stuff. Okay, lots of movie stuff to talk about. We'll look back at Hulk Hogan too, but it's Friday. It's Friday. Time to celebrate, guys. Sun is up. Sun is out. Sun is out. Time to hit the beach. Friday's here. Gonna start to play. Back to our Friday beach at the Soggy Dollar. Feel the heat. Dance all night. Move those feet. Waves crashing, music loud. Feel the vibe, join the crowd. Sun seekers, time to shine. Weekend love will be fine. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sun seekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, our song. Games and laughs, surf the wave, no more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend, fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble, undertow, so, so, so. Beach bunker where it grows, so, so, so. Sun and sand, laughter, sweet, 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 sweet. Proving down, feel the beat, the beat. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sun seekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, yeah. Oh yeah. Games and laughs, surf the wave, no more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend, fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble, undertow, so, so, so. Beach bunker where it grows, so, so, so. Sun is up, let's spread the day. Oh yeah. Friday's here, gonna start to play. Yeah. Beach bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. It's the weekend, let's get wild,
dance the night, sing a song, yeah.
Oh, yeah, at the Soggy Dollar. That's a British Virgin Islands live shot this morning. Beach chairs are set up as they always are on a Friday. We are ready to rock and roll. Welcome to the weekend. Wendy says, check out Manadosa Beach. If they have a live webcam, no one in Canada, we have 2 live webcams of beaches in Canada. One is in some harbor in Nova Scotia, and the other one is on Vancouver Island. And that's pretty much it. We are not really good at promoting our beaches with beach cams, so... and you know what? This time of year, it's something we would do. Now, January would be a little bit different. The whole premise of this show is to whisk us away to some kind of tropical paradise. Although Manadosa is a tropical paradise, kind of, sort of, if you got your eyes mostly, if you squint a little bit and you pretend that the spruce trees or palm trees, and if you pretend the waves are big, you know what I'm saying. It's paradise by the water. It's paradise by the water. Yes. When it's not, when the smoke is not. 16 degrees as we get outside, and at least we got some sunshine. It is a beautiful Friday morning. Oh my gosh, in for a really nice weekend, with the exception being Sunday. Going to see some rain showers on Sunday. 25 degrees, but hot today, kids, 31 degrees. Oh, that's why Alicia's here. Alicia's here to flex and to tell you, oh, okay, all right. Alicia's here to flex a little bit about her big win yesterday at Co-ops of Westman. That she won a $500 shopping spree. Oh, okay. That's how it goes. Yeah, I want to come on the show and brag about my full free... Oh, there she is. Okay, so let's watch Alicia.
Hi there, I'd like to introduce...
Okay, and she said that it was pretty intense because she had 50 seconds to complete it and was in a rush. What do you mean? How long does it take for you to run over to the meat department? Brisket, boom. Pork half, boom. Chicken, hamburger, ham. I wouldn't even stop. It's just like... It would be a meat extravaganza. Is there any other food group? There's meat, chicken, hamburger, assorted sliced meat products. Those are the food groups. Hot dogs. I mean, those are the food groups. Everyone's saying congratulations. Ryan says, remember supermarket sweep. Cindy says, bacon. Although, you know what? Of the many things that we are allowed to complain about in this country, we can't complain about the price of bacon. We have some of the cheapest bacon in all of the world. Thank you, Lord. That is our blessing for Canada, is that our hot dogs may be astronomical, They may be more expensive than most, but not the bacon. We've got lots of great piggies here that have given us lots of delicious pork. I'd be going for the brisket. I just go straight to the beef. I'm sorry. Or did they limit where you could go? I'm not sure on the rules. Here she is. Let's watch together. She's looking here at the manager going, okay, are you really going to let me do this? I'm going to go straight to the jewelry section. Ma'am, there's no jewelry section at the Co-op. Okay, then I want the car section. Take me straight to the automobile, says Alicia. No, Alicia, you don't understand, Alicia. This is a grocery store. There's no jewelry and there's no cars. Then take me to the big screen TVs. I love watching the Tyler Glen show each and every morning. I'm a lurker. And I want to see Tyler so big on my TV. No, Alicia. This is a food store. Alicia said that I went straight for the meat. Now, somebody just putting this show on might take that comment out of context. She is going straight for the meat as part of a supermarket sweep, as part of a prize that she won with our friends and sponsors, Co-ops of Westman. I hope they've got the Bumblebee song. Ding, 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 ding. Let's see what she can do. See the damage that she can do. Here we go. Here we go.
Hi there, I'd like to introduce Alicia here. She is about to enter into a $500 sweepstakes for Find Your Summer here. On the countdown.
Okay. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
There she goes. Oh, straight to the meat section. Straight to the meat section. Whoa, that's some good camera work right there. Oh, just as Uncle Ty told you. You went to the poultry, though. That's poultry right there. Get to the beef. What are you having, Thanksgiving? Turkeys? You need to scope out the store first. Oh, there goes the meat.
halfway through.
Halfway through. Just give her. Oh, my gosh. Alicia, you should have called me. I could have coached you. More poultry.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo!
That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Way to go, Alicia. Yeah. Okay. Alicia's having a barbecue this weekend. Let's take a look-see here. I bet you didn't plan on this happening, Alicia. I'm going to tell Tyler what happened to me. Let's just let's zoom in on this little cart here and see what kind of damage she did here. So we see a little bit of chicken there. We see what's with the turkeys, if I can add. Like turkeys, they come on sale. This is a pretty inexpensive meat. Let's be honest. It's one of those meats that I know. I like how you scoop them up and fill the freezer when they're on sale. So I'm not quite sure about that. I would have said, Alicia, go for the briskets. Go for the big hunks of beef. The big hunks. Alicia says, the kids wanted me to go for the candy and the stuffed animals. They weren't impressed. Although the kids love their steak. Well, and apparently they like their poultry, too. Oh, but Tyler, we have to be healthy, Tyler. Oh, healthy schmelthy. And where's the hot dogs? Come on. Where's the... I could have coached you, Alicia. Cindy says, great haul. Nice work. That's awesome. Yes, there would have been some Dr. Pepper. Yes, you know me well. Dr. Pepper, hot dogs, and bacon. I'm so embarrassed. Am I that transparent? Really? Is that all I talk about is Dr. Pepper, hot dogs, and bacon? Why do I feel like that would be paradise? Oh, you forgot to grab the hanging aged beef. No kidding. How could we pass that? Here's an action shot. What she's talking about, what Bernice is talking about, is they have a cooler that I love that cooler. There's a friend catching it all on the phone. But, yeah, you should have just, taken something, just a little tap on the glass. I'll take this. I'll take this. What is that, $80 a pound for that stuff? It is the best meat in all of Brandon is in that locked case right there. You can see the marks that I've made when I push my nose up against the glass and I breathe like, look at that steak. And then it fogs up the glass on the side. At the end of the day, Alicia got chicken. Ribs, steak, turkey, beef, roast, and hamburger. Can we do one of these at the Liquor Mart? Can that be next? By the way, once again, congratulations, Alicia. And once again, congratulations to everybody who wins at Co-op. Listen, it's nice. I thank you for sharing that, Alicia. Because again, thanks for supporting those that support this show to keep it running. And not only that, thank you to Co-ops of Westman for running a contest where, listen, they're local. Hey, $50,000 is up for grabs with their Find Your Summer sweepstakes. Every $50 you spend at the Co-op, gas bar, food store, or home center is an entry to win. Now, you can win these little shopping sprees like Alicia did. There's also a $50,000 one. You could probably get one of those hanging coolers for yourself. Put it in your kitchen. Your wife will say, are you nuts? Why did you get that? Look at the meat. It's all mine. All mine. All this meat. You could also win free groceries for a year, free Big Cool Slush for a year, power tools, and more. And again, sponsors of our show, Co-ops of Westman, Heritage Co-op, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, and Hamiota Co-op. That shopping spree with Alicia took place at the Co-op on Richmond Avenue here in Brandon. Congratulations again. And while we're talking sponsors, again, Tim Hortons has the best deal at dinner time. We've said it before. We'll say it again. $8.99 can't be beat. That gets you a choice of a main dish, a side dish, and a drink. And that includes, now your main, okay, picture this in your mind. You're having dinner. You get a flatbread pizza or a Supreme Stack or a classic wrap. And you can choose sides like garlic bread or Timbits, specialty donut, maybe some cookies, and then a beverage as well. Lemonade, sparkling quenchers, iced coffee, cold brew, coffee, tea, espresso drinks, or 500 ml of spring water. Your dinner is now just $8.99. That is great. When you're in a hurry, you got to get in, you got to get out. $8.99. Tim Hortons dinner deal. Oh, something important to mention, though. It's 5 till 11 that they do this. So if you go 4, it's not the early bird dinner. It's not the early bird special. It's the dinner deal at Tim Hortons. And finally, our friends at Sunrise Credit Union. I know you don't want to be hearing back to school stuff, but something to keep in mind. It is coming. It is coming. And it's coming fast. And you can prepare for the upcoming school year as easy as 1, 2, 3 with Sunrise Credit Union. They're giving away stuff, too. $2,000 in Apple electronics will go to one lucky winner. We've had one of our Sunseekers be a big winner. Let's get a Sunseeker with $2,000 in Apple products for your kids for back to school. Here's how you do it. One of 3 ways. Open a Prudent Student account, number 1. Number 2, sign up for a Calabria credit card. Or number 3, open a student line of credit. That's it. You're entered to win. One of those 3 things. Now, I'm thinking if you do all 3 of those things, you probably get 3 entries. sunrisecu.mb.ca. Hulk Hogan, gone at 71. How Tampa Bay, his hometown, remembered him yesterday as the world lost a legend. Controversial guy. Certainly popular guy, and the wrestling community in mourning. And, of course, he was in a lot of TVs and movies as well. We're going to take a look at some of his TV and movie appearances in hour 2. First, here's what they had to say in Tampa Bay about him yesterday, his hometown, the Hulkster's hometown.
They received a call from Hulk Hogan's home about a cardiac arrest. He was rushed to Morton Plant Hospital in Clearwater, where he was pronounced dead.
I'm strongly encouraging everyone to keep the family in their thoughts and respect their privacy during this difficult time.
Hogan helped bring wrestling out of the ring and into living rooms, redefining the world of sports entertainment forever.
That this is the place to be on New Year's Eve.
Few communities may be prouder than right here in the Tampa Bay area. Before fame, Hogan, whose real name is Terry Bollea, grew up in Tampa and later called Clearwater Beach his home.
Here was the room that he and his brother lived in.
Hours ago, 10 Tampa Bay got an exclusive look inside his childhood home. Stephen Huntley Robertson bought it not knowing the history held within these walls.
It's quite sad, isn't it? I mean, he's a Tampa institution.
Here's a photo they took together after filming an episode of his reality show, Hogan Knows Best. Hogan didn't just put on a show in the ring, though. He was a star, no matter where the spotlight shined.
There are certain negatives that have come along in my career, and I'm just so happy that I've got so many positive things.
He became active in politics, voicing support for the Republican Party and President Donald Trump. Governor Ron DeSantis paid tribute hours ago.
He was a major icon.
But party aside, fans say he was gracious to them and had a passion for inspiring kids. Our cameras were there as he talked about bullying during a stop at the Boys and Girls Club in Tampa.
And, you know, that's the part I had that's one of the things I had difficulty with yesterday was some of the comments about Hulk Hogan and his political leanings. And it was really disappointing because, is this where we are that we can't be human beings? I mean, everybody's got their politics, everybody's got their beliefs, but there were some pretty nasty things said online about Hulk Hogan yesterday, and that's really disappointing. Now, I'm not a Hulkamaniac. I'm not the world's biggest Hulk Hogan fan. But I think about someone like, okay, I think it was, if you've been part of seasons 3 through 5, you know how I feel about Justin Trudeau. But if something were to happen to Justin Trudeau, I am a human being. He is a dad. He is a brother. He's somebody's kid. He's a son. For God's sake, have we lost all our sense of humanity? Really? That I'm going to totally be like, oh, wow, that's one less communist in the world? That would be shame on me. I would never do that. Even though I totally thought his politics was borderline bizarre. He was a clown show politically. But he's a human being. We need to get past that. This is getting out of hand. And I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting really tired of it. I love this. This is my favorite Hulkster video. He had all kinds of public appearances, obviously, and this is a legendary video of him meeting what could be his biggest fan. And he's acting just like him. It's adorable.
Road nose, brother.
Well, let me tell you.
No, let me tell you something, brother. When you walk in this beat shop, I'm surprised that you still got the shirt on, Jack.
Well, let me tell you something. Hulkster, the first time I met you, I was only 3 years old, but now I'm 6 years old. So now we gotta take it to a bigger level, man. Just like when you put that no good stinky giant over your head.
I love it.
And right through the table in front of 93,000 Hulkamaniacs. So what are they gonna do when the power of the Hulkster and the roaster and the dual 24-inch pythons run wild on you?
Oh my God, he's ripping his shirt. Oh my God. Wow. And what's interesting is that was in the Northwest Territories in January. So Mom was quick to throw on a winter parka and say, hey, put this on. No, I'm kidding. That was... I've ripped my shirt and it's very cold outside. That's fantastic. I love that video. That kid is right into it. Man. Angela's excited to be at Friday. We made it. Happy Friday. Yes, we have navigated all the celebrity passings. Ozzy, Theo, Hulk Hogan. Oh, my God. It's crazy. Oh, we have a late GT. Angela says, went with her son to Austin last night to Co-op to check out the monster trucks. And met the drivers, checked them all out. Very cool. And topped off the night with some Co-op Smokies. Very good. Thank you again for supporting those that support me. And I'm so glad that you had such a wonderful night, Angela. That is awesome. Quentin says Hulk Hogan was a positive role model for so many kids. Oh, big time. Big time. Very disappointing to see all the political stuff. We've come unglued. This is just, we have really, some folks, it's crazy. It truly is wild. What is going on with this? It's, I don't know what to say. It's just disappointing, I guess. And likely why it's probably a good idea that a lot of celebrities just keep their political leanings to themselves. Keep it to yourself. You know, be a lefty, be a righty, do whatever you want. But, you know, as soon as you step out and tell people what you're doing, they're going to throw rocks at you, right at your head. And then when you pass away, they'll say good riddance. And that's just awful. That's terrible. Anyway, let's switch gears to happier thoughts, happier things. Happy Gilmore, as a matter of fact, it doesn't get better than that. Happy Gilmore 2 is out today. Happy Gilmore 2 is on Netflix today, boys and girls.
30 years ago,
The golfer is back.
golf a try. But even when you're at the top of your game, you can always shank one. Happy Gilmore sucks.
Oh, eat a bag of dicks!
How are you
It's
gonna
on
put me
only
in
on
Ballet
Netflix.
School?
It's $75,000 a year. That's 4 years. That's 333 grand.
That's terrible math, Johnny. It's 300 grand. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Let them see the happy I fell in love with.
Come on, you gotta do it, Dad.
All right, let's go. Go get him, Dad. But how about the jig?
I know how to do it, Dad.
Let's go. Oh,
What the hell is happening?
Happy Gilmore is breaking in yet another caddy he just met.
All right, we're gonna go. See, but you bring those. Those always come. All right, that's it. They got a strap if you want to use the strap.
Happy Gilmore didn't have things flowing on the first hole.
Check out the name tag, grandson. You're in my world now.
And the cameos in this movie are outstanding. They really don't let the cat out of the bag because it takes the shock out of it.
Talking about
When you watch this show, there'll be star after star after star after star.
You've been watching me play, Mr. Gilmore. So inspiring.
My dad loved you, man. I am so sorry.
Give him here. I got some Gorilla Glue.
All kinds of special appearances.
You go to yours.
And his kids are in it too. We're telling you earlier this week. Oh, this is exactly what we need. This is exactly what we need after the week we've had.
Yes. Oh my God, Rory!
Jackass. Bingo.
Oh, there's a few of them. Yeah!
You stole my life from me. Why would I want to steal the life of somebody who eats pieces of shit for breakfast?
Oh my God. Adam Sandler has saved the world. After the week we've had, we need to get happy. We need to get happy in a big way. Thank you, Adam Sandler. Happy Gilmore, too. Happy Gilmore. We need comedy. We need laughs. We need laughs. We need... The Sunseekers are chanting, demanding it. In a world dying, falling apart, crumbling at the seams, a lonely golfer will come and save us all. Alicia says, OMG, oh my God, I'm watching that this weekend. Oh, the hearts, the love, the celebration. Everybody's excited. What is your favorite Adam Sandler movie? He has had a lot of them. He's had a lot of good movies. I love The Wedding Singer. Him and Drew Barrymore, there's talk about making a sequel for that one. I hope they do. I hope they got married, they had kids, maybe their kids are getting married or something like that. Adam Sandler was so smart to step away from traditional Hollywood, sign up with Netflix, and do his own thing. You know, you got to give credit to people who make that jump, who say, you know what, I did it that way, I'm going to make the jump to something new and do my own thing. I really like those kinds of people. I really, really do. They're very brave and amazing and spectacular and hopefully very That story sounds familiar. If I had 1% of what Adam Sandler had, I would never have to work again. Quentin says it's about time we got some true comedy again. Zumba Bernice also ready for comedy. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Angela is happy. Cindy likes the grown-up movies. Trista likes Waterboy. Allie likes Big Daddy. Ryan can't figure it out. He says Adam Sandler is the king. There's too many Adam Sandler movies to choose from. Angela likes Billy Madison. Cheryl likes Blended. Amanda likes Grown Ups. JF says anything from the 90s and early 2000s. The man was on fire back then. Steve likes Grown Ups. Here's an interesting piece of Cliff Clavin trivia. Adam Sandler's biggest success. His biggest box office take did not feature him on the screen at all, but it did feature his voice. Hotel Transylvania 3 made $528 million globally, making that Adam Sandler's most successful major motion picture appearance. He wasn't even on camera. It was just his voice. But His top 5 movies are, at number 5, Just Go With It from 2011. At number 4, The Water Boy from 1998. At number 3, Big Daddy from 1999. And his top 2 movies where he is in the movie on the screen, I believe he produced these two. They're both grown-up movies. Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2 were his highest grossing films where he was actually on the screen. Grown Ups 2 comes in at number 2 at $247 million, and the biggest movie he ever did actually was not that long ago, 2010. So even though Sunseekers are saying we love when he was making movies in the 90s and early 2000s, he is on his game post-2000. Of the top 5 movies Adam Sandler has made, most of them have come after 2000 because Grown Ups was released in 2010. Janine says Grown Ups, and on a serious note, Reign Over Me. Surprisingly great movie. I don't think I'm aware of that one. Quentin says Happy Gilmore for him. Kelsey and I walked away from the altar to the song Adam Sandler sang in the plane on The Wedding Singer at our wedding. That's awesome. I got married long before that. That is a great idea. I love it. I love that movie. I don't know. There's just something great. And I'm a Billy Idol fan, so there's that. I like The Wedding Singer. Janine says Mr. Deeds was also good. Too many to choose from. 50 First Dates. Again, he's with Drew Barrymore. He needs to get back with those two. You know, it's like when we watch Jennifer Aniston and what's his name? There was Rachel and the guy she was with on Friends. You know, you just kind of come on, get together in real life. Come on, go. Guys, you're so good. Go. It's like Adam Sandler, they've all got their own personal lives and wives and girlfriends and boyfriends and so on and so forth. But some of these couples that you see on TV, you just wish that they just fit. And Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore are awesome. But I digress because one of the funniest movies that we're going to talk about this in hour 2. Come over for some Friday fun on Twitch for hour 2 because we are going to talk about socks and pie and what it's like to grow up and how to laugh at what could be the funniest movie, one of the funniest movies of all time, American Pie. Gen Z was asked to watch American Pie, and their reaction will not shock you. This movie needs to be canceled. No one should ever see this movie ever again. They have big problems with American Pie. So what exactly is the problem? Gen Z says, you get rid of it, into the trash can. It is super problematic. Its themes are troubling. What's troubling is I'm going to play the trailer in hour 2, and the trailer will leave you crying in tears of joy and happiness and laughing. And this is why. Why are we sucking the fun out of everything? Why are we sucking the fun out of everything? And I think that's why Adam Sandler made the right move. Part of his conditions in Netflix is he gets creative control and gets to do whatever he wants to make good entertainment. God bless you, Adam Sandler. Thank you for saving us. Thank you for being part of another great week. Short week next week. Season 5 wraps up next Thursday. I hope that you can be a part of it. And if not, please be a part of Season 6, the debut, Monday, August the 11th. We've got a roll. Have a good weekend. We're moving the party exclusively over to Twitch for hour 2. We'd love to see you. Come on over, X-Fans. X-Fans, come on over, fans on X. We're moving to Twitch. Thank you so much, Facebook, for being here for the first hour of the show. We're moving the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. And thank you, YouTubers. We've got a keyboard coming up and more laughs coming in hour 2. But first, we got to go to the beach. We're moving over to Twitch. Come on over.